All right, so this is everyone's favorite thing, a word problem. And of course, I'm kidding. No one likes word problems, including me. And to be truthful with you, this is actually my second time doing a video for this problem because I realized the first time I did it, I didn't do it correctly. So let's see if I can do it right this time. So it says after a heavy rainfall, a homeowner is draining water from their pool at a rate of 35 gallons per minute. 35 gallons. I'm just going to highlight that. After 5 minutes, there are 18,750 gallons of water remaining in the pool. Write an equation in slope-intercept form, highlight that represents the amount of water Y in the pool X minutes after the homeowner started draining the pool. So let's write down what slope intercept form looks like. So slope intercept form looks like this. Y equals mx plus b. All right. And so y in this case represents the amount of water in the pool X minutes after the homeowner started draining the pool. So the mx piece here, this is going to be has to do with draining the pool. Right? This has to do with draining the pool. And if I look back, it says 30. So I want to explain to you how I know that has to do with draining the pool. The pool is drained at a rate of 35 gallons per minute. That tells me I'm multiplying 35 times the number of minutes, which is X. So that's this piece right here. So the M value is going to be 35, and it's going to be 35x. So when you see this word per, that means you're multiplying these together. The number of gallons times the number of minutes. And then B is going to be the starting amount. So starting amount of water in the pool. Starting amount of water. So that's what our equation needs to look like. So why did I mess this up the first time? Well, the first time I did this problem, for the starting amount of water, I put 18,750, and I didn't even do anything with this 5 minutes. And then I looked at it and I realized, well, this is the starting amount of water, and this is the amount of water after 5 minutes. So there's an extra step in this problem where we need to find out how much water was in the pool to start with. And we have enough information here to figure that out. So we know the pool is draining 35 gallons per minute. So what we're going to do is figure out, okay, well, in this 5 minutes, how much water drained out? So in that 5 minutes, how much water drained out? And so all I'm going to do is take 35 times 5. So that gives me let's see, 25 and 15, 175, I think. Hopefully I did that right. So 175 gallons drained in 5 minutes. Drained in 5 minutes. So now we need to figure out, well, how much water was in the pool to begin with? And so we know that in that 5 minutes, it lost 175 gallons of water. So all we have to do is add the 175 to the 18,750, and that will give us the starting amount of water. So we're going to take the 18,750 plus the 175 that drained out in the first 5 minutes to find out what the starting amount of water in the pool was. And so that's going to be 18,000 and then 925. 18,925 gallons. So it started with 18,925 gallons. So that's what I want to use for my B value here, not the 18,750. All right, so our equation is going to look like this. It's going to be y, the amount of water in the pool, is equal to m. So mx, remember we said that's 35x. So 35 times the number of minutes. And then, well, let me back up. So we're starting with, I'm going to do, sorry, I'm going to back this up. So we're starting with 18,750 gallons of water. So I'm going to write this differently. So I have 18,750 gallons of water, and then 35 gallons per minute is draining out. So would I add 35x or subtract 35x to this? That's the question. And so you got this, and the water's decreasing, so it's going to be minus 35x. And now this isn't in slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form has the x first. So I'm just going to move these around. So I'm just going to take this and put it in front of the 18,750. And so my final answer is going to be y equals, that minus sign comes with the 35x. So that's negative 35x. And then plus the 18,750. So that's a pretty tough question. Like I said, I had to do it twice because I messed it up. So again, word problems, not the funnest thing in the world, but the best thing I can tell you is that the more of them you do, the better you will get at them because you'll start to notice patterns. So just keep working hard, keep practicing, and you will master the math.